Ah, the M16A4, Battlefield 4's least popular assault rifle. But is it truly the worst weapon on offer? Yes it is, but only in comparison with the other assault rifles. You see, the M16A4 can be used effectively, just not like the other assault rifles, and with this video I hope to provide you with the necessary information to get the most out of it. First, let's start with the stats. If we look at simthic.com, we can see that the base stats are fairly in line with the other weapons in its class. It has a standard 30-round magazine, 800 RPM, a muzzle velocity of 650 meters per second, and even a relatively fast reload of 1.8 seconds to 2.4 seconds. However, there are a few problem areas that do need addressing. The biggest and most obvious one is the damage model. 24.5 maximum damage to the torso means a 4-shot kill at best, and it drops down to 18 damage past 60 meters, resulting in a 6-shot kill. With a 3-round burst rifle, you will almost always need a second burst. The second is the recoil. The first shot recoil on the M16A4 is a 2.3 times multiplier. This is uncharacteristically high for assault rifles, and the standard recoil isn't much better, with it pulling to the right more than the left. So there are our stats. Honestly, this would be one of the best weapons in the game if it weren't for the burst fire, but we can work around that. Now, as an assault rifle, the M16A4 is something of a blank slate. It's not really forced into one specific role or combat range like SMGs or DMRs. Because of this versatility, we can outfit it for more than one specific range or playstyle, and the attachments I would recommend on the M16A4 do reflect this. I typically use a 4x scope like the ACOG to extend the effective range, and the underbarrel attachment should be the angled grip or folding grip to reduce that first shot recoil. As for the auxiliary slot, it's a matter of personal preference. I would recommend either the laser sight or canted iron sights to improve your performance in close quarters. I personally use the laser sight, but you can go with the canted irons if you want. For the barrel attachment, I would recommend the muzzle brake to reduce vertical recoil. The playstyle you should use with the M16A4 is what I like to call passive-aggressive. Basically, in open areas you want to use cover as much as possible, holding angles on long sightlines with your magnified optic. This is no longer Battlefield 4, this is Rainbow Six Siege ACOG and all. This is where you should be using it like a DMR, and it's also going to be a good idea to turn off that laser sight if you've equipped it, so enemies don't see you right away. The best situation you can hope for is one where you see the enemy before they see you. Okay, so this is me off the script because I realized I needed more commentary to play over this bit with the kills. So here's that. I'm actually not sure what to say, but look at that. Definitely very cool. Very cool. Alright, that's probably enough. Back to scripted me. Then, when you inevitably reach a close quarters environment, turn on your laser sight and hip fire. As much as the burst fire hinders this gun, it does still fire at 800 rounds per minute, and with the laser sight on, you can be sure that most of your shots are going to hit. Keep switching between these passive and aggressive playstyles, and you should perform fairly well, as long as you're not up against something like an ACWR, or He Who Shall Not Be Named. I know I bashed this thing a little bit towards the beginning of the video, but it is genuinely a lot of fun to use. It's a nice change of pace from most of the arsenal of Battlefield 4, and it would probably be my favorite gun in the game if it weren't for... If you're still here, thanks for watching. I know this is a departure from my usual content, but I think I'm going to try to do more of these videos based on how well this one does. If that sounds interesting, then like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. And I promise it'll be longer than like 4 minutes. Because I did not... Looking at the script now, honestly, it was way too short. This is like 500 words. Yeah, this is... Bye.